time to take your seat. And Manchester City are the champions.
You'll never stop this thing. I will never let you go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Realltom Football Watch-Alongs. I am Realltom, and I'm here bringing you the watch-along today for West Ham United, who take on Leeds United at the London Stadium. If you are watching stream on a replay, please do make sure you leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Okay, folks. So first and foremost, I'm going to go through the chat quickly, but first let's put up the banner. Okay, by the way, but due to the postponement, the North London derbies will be only stream on Super Sunday today, and then we will be back live with you on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Bro, Tom, I need that link, Discord link. Ask Frazer, mate. Yeah, Frazer is your man, buddy. And Football Fan Shorts is obviously back in Leeds United. It's obvious. Cool. I'm hoping for a draw, actually. I'm hoping for a draw. I am hoping for a draw here at the London Stadium today. So, let's go to way up. We've got Nicholas Edwards in here. Hello, Nicholas. Nicholas Edwards is a Everton fan. We don't like playing academy players. Where is Frazer? Frazer's probably in I don't know where Frazer is, to be fair. But listen. Let's have a look at some stats for today's game, shall we? Nicholas Edwards thinks it's going to be 4-1 West Ham. I'd like a 2-2. Okay, Nico, I'll call you Nico. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw, to be honest with you. I'm being quite honest. I think it will be a 2-2 draw. I'd like it to be a 2-2 draw. Definitely. Maybe is with Josh, yeah. Hi, Oliver. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at some stats for today then. By the way, I'm sorry about the background quality. I tried my best. In fact, I downloaded 3 different images to make it perfect, but still couldn't get a good enough background for the London Stadium. So, yeah, let's have a look at today's stats, folks. So, West Ham Leeds then. We'll go to the lineups later, but first and foremost, I want to go to these head-to-head stats. All right, 23 games played. Leeds have won this fixture 14 times. So yeah, as you can see here, 4-3, 1-0. Now there has been other fixtures previously, of course, but yeah. 4-3 once upon a time here at the London Stadium. Leeds did the double then. It's only recently that West Ham have beat Leeds 3 times in a row. And that's the reason why they've got 5 total wins now. 2 at home, 3 away from home. 6 away wins, though, for Leeds in this fixture. And 8 at home. So Leeds technically are the side with the advantage in this fixture. But according to the table, So, and Leeds are in 16th, of course. West Ham down there in 4th. Leeds have only collected 19 points this season. West Ham 37 points plus 12 goal difference. And Leeds' run of form has been a loss to Arsenal, a 7-0 defeat to Man City, a 3-2 defeat to Chelsea, a 2-2 draw to Brentford, and a 3-1 win versus Burnley. West Ham, however, 3-2 defeat at home to Southampton, 2-0 defeat to Arsenal away from home, a 4-1 win against Watford, a 3-2 win against Palace, and a 2-0 win against Norwich. So that's West Ham's form. This has been more or less Leeds' form for the entire season. And you look at the top player stats there. West Ham have got more of the top players. You know, the really good players. Mikel Antonio, Jared Bowen, Declan Rice. Leeds have only got one player up in the ranks here, and that is Stuart Dallas. Leeds need an update on their squad, and they need to really freshen up. Listen, we're about 7 minutes away from kickoff. Yeah. And of course, we're going to take a quick look at Liverpool as well. Liverpool-Brentford. So yeah, they've put Alisson in goal, as you can see. Virgil van Dijk plays with Andrew Robertson, Joel Matip and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho, Jordan Henderson, Curtis Jones, Roberto Firmino, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Diogo Jota are in their lineup. Kelleher, Konate, Gomez, Tsimikas, Williams, Morton, Milner, Gordon and Minamino are all on the bench for them. Brentford have this lineup. Alvaro Fernandez in goal. Christopher Ayer, Ethan Pinnock, Pontus Janssen, Rico Henry, Christian Norgard, Shandon Baptiste, Vitaly Janelt, Mads Roerslev, Ivan Toney and Brian M. Burmo. They've got Jonas Lossell on the bench, Mads Betch Sorenson, Finley Stevens, Matthias Jensen, Johan Visser, Mads Bistrup, Sergi Canos, Marcus Fors, Saman Gados. That's a bit of a surprise that they've had Sergi Canos on the bench, but this fixture only has been played once before, and no one's won it yet. 1 draw, 3-3 at the Brentford Community Stadium. Ethan Pinnock scored the opening goal. Diogo Jota scored an equaliser 4 minutes later. Mohamed Salah put Liverpool in the lead in the 54th minute. Vitaly Janelt scores in the 63rd minute to equalise. Then Curtis Jones gives Liverpool the lead again in the 67th minute. And Johan Visser finishes it off in the 82nd minute. And that game finished 3-3. So, yeah. So that's more or less a roundup of the 2 fixtures happening today. Of course, we've got Burnley and Watford on Tuesday. I'm going to be doing Brighton, Chelsea on Tuesday. We're going to be doing Brentford, Manchester United, and Leicester versus Tottenham is also happening on Wednesday. So let's have a look then. Rafa got sacked. Ole to Everton or Frank Lampard in. If that is correct, then I am not surprised at all. Football fan shorts back in Leeds as always. Come on, City are one of the best teams in the world right now. Yes, I would agree. 2-0 West Spam. I'm sure that was meant to say West Ham. I heard Rooney could go to Everton, Officer Tommy. Nah, Rooney's got to focus on Derby County, I think. But I think that Everton probably get a big sell or something like that. Yeah, but the football players in football. If I was bored, I'd get Frank Lampard. I disagree with that comment. Frank Lampard should be a championship club. Right, I need to actually get the coverage up because I've not put it on yet of the game. So let's just quickly do that now. When it loads. But yeah, West Ham Leeds, I'm expecting a really good fixture. I hope it's not just a boring old 2-0 win for West Ham. I hope it's full of goals. I'm hoping it's back and forth. I'm hoping it's entertaining and interesting. And Sky's been a bit slow, so we'll just wait a minute. I should probably put the coverage on earlier. If it does get too dark in here, let me know in the comment section below, and I will just put this little light on down here, wherever the switch is. Oh, it's up there. Yeah. See, you see this light? I can put that on if it gets too dark. Hey, we've loaded, folks. We are loaded. We are rocking and rolling. We are ready to go. Go to the extender. Yeah, I just wish. Do you know what I wish? That they'd get more. Every Premier League game should be televised nowadays. I'm not trying to be all like, but I'm sorry, but it's unacceptable anymore now. Really, you've got to respect football, you know, in a suitable manner. Yeah, you've got to respect the Premier League. So the fans are in full voice. And it is the same crowd, the same place, just a different competition. And let's see what today's team lineups are on our only game of Super Sunday this weekend. So Lucas Fabianski is in the starting lineup today. Sofel, Dawson, Diop, Cresswell are all in the defence. Declan Rice gets a start, as per usual. Lanzini, who's been in excellent form recently, is in the lineup once again. Pablo Fornals plays with Vlasic, Bowen and Antonio. Bowen scored a brace against Norwich. He had a brilliant performance then. So the Leeds lineup is Ilan Meslier, Junior Firpo, Pascal Strout, Robin Koch, Luke Ayling, Adam Forshaw, Stuart Dallas, Jack Harrison, Matthias Klick, Rafinha, and Daniel James. Those are your team lineups for today, folks. Who is going to win it? Diego Llorente got a suspension, so he is out of the Leeds lineup. Will Leeds be able to hold on? Will Leeds be able to get a shock win? Or will West Ham hammer Leeds? Or could it even be a draw? Just to let you guys know, this game has only ever been drawn once or twice, I think. It barely ever is a draw. Only 4 draws in this fixture. So it would be very unlikely for that to be a draw. Switch every 10 minutes. No, switch every 5 minutes, Frazer. Put a 5-minute timer on, switch. 5-minute timer, switch. 5-minute timer, switch. So Nikola Vlasic getting a start for West Ham today. And the London Stadium is quite the background and quite the stadium. Yesterday, that was so good, but I had to go to my home for 6 hours. Why? So the stage is set. Bubbles are going around the London Stadium, and it is time for this fixture to get underway. Players take the knee with the message clear: no room for racism anywhere. Challenge it, report it, change it if you see it or hear it. And Rafa gets us underway at the London Stadium. So please keep you posted on the other games. I'm going to be updating the ticker today. Liverpool are also facing Brentford. If the North London derby would have taken place, that would have been the fixture that we would have streamed in the 2 o'clock position. But we decided that because the Spurs game had been called off, that we were going to do West Ham versus Leeds. I see. Well, here's Stuart Dallas, Leeds on the front foot here. Nice start from them. So Stuart Dallas got the throw. Dallas. Pascal Struijk. And today, it's a landmark for Stuart Dallas in terms of Leeds United. He's started having his 200th start. Won here by Declan Rice of West Ham. First chance for them to break. Fornals. Crossing by Bowen. And Antonio was waiting for the header. He couldn't get the touch though. West Ham love to swing the ball into the box. They're very good on corners. And they are extremely prolific in front of goal. Klopp probably cried, no Mane, no Salah, please no. Do you know what I think? I think that they'll still be off, for the game at the Emirates on Thursday. Please say they are. Here's clicks cross. Rafinha was coming in. It's stabbed away though by Angelo. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Issa Diop. That's it. Don't know why I was about to call Issa Diop Angelo Bonnet. But Leeds have got a foul here. Free kick for them. Mike Dean is the referee today. I love Mike Dean. He's such a funny referee, isn't he? Mike Dean is one of the most comedy and funny referees you'll ever meet. He's got a really good sense of humour, and that's why I like him. So Liverpool 0, Brentford 0, West Ham 0, Leeds 0. There's the free kick. Ayling was making the run towards the near post. Frazer, can you please give Officer Tommy the Discord link? Thank you, buddy. And Leeds have not had the best of seasons after this season. I mentioned this earlier. They've not had the best of seasons. But last season, wow. They finished like 10th, something like that. I think they finished at the top of the table. West Ham trying to get forward. Leeds are doing okay with their defending. Forshaw heads it away. Now they've got the throw. One of the only little teams, shall we say, that's beaten West Ham this season at the London Stadium is in fact Southampton. If Leeds were to do that, then that would be not only a really big shock, but also would only be the second little side to beat West Ham here. West Ham are quite good at home. Rafinha on the ball for Leeds. I know. It's horrible to watch Norwich. But they did have a really promising win against Everton yesterday, which gave them a boost, and they are now actually at the top of the relegation zone. If they win against Watford this weekend, or shall I say on Friday, I think it's on Friday, isn't it? Let's have a look. Fixtures. Yeah, on Friday then. So we are streaming on Friday. I had to check that, but yeah, on Friday, Watford versus Norwich. Yeah, and if Norwich beat Watford at Vicarage Road, then they will be out of the relegation zone officially. And here's Harrison. Went for the blast and wins the corner. And Leeds have had a decent start at the London Stadium. They've been really good on the attacking front. Good play by Harrison. Just trying to slide it across to Daniel James. Yeah, they can manage about 2 seasons in the Premier League, then they're back in the Championship. They can manage the Championship. There's the cross. Fabianski thought about coming, but Antonio clears away. Yeah, proved that they're definitely not that too good for the Championship is the fact that they beat Norwich. Is that they beat Bournemouth 6-0 in the Carabao Cup. Yeah. That's proof that they are too good for the Championship, but not good enough for the Premier League. Ayling to Strauch. Junior Firpo. Ayling trying to get it through to Forshaw. Issa Diop intercepting, though it's won here with a challenge from Harrison. With a challenge there. There was a cross trying to pick out Harrison in the middle. And it was Click. Collected by Harrison. Back to Click. And the block from Jared Bowen. And Leeds have had a very attack-minded and possession-full start to this game. And sorry, it's going to be a corner, not a throw. Here's the corner. Dallas. It was in a good area. And Junior Firpo got a touch. I think he wants to. I think he'll join. I think he wants to join the predictions one, Frazer. Here's Leeds on the move for sure. Junior Firpo. Harrison. Slides it across, cleared away by Diop. Give him 50 points and let him in. Here's Rafinha. There's the shot. And it's a brilliant save by Fabianski. Still going Harrison. And it's Leeds 1-0. Leeds have had a good start. And Leeds take the lead at the London Stadium. And West Ham have not been great. Just ask Frazer. Keep asking him and he'll let you in. But that is a brilliant goal for Leeds to score. Perfect timing. Had a really good start. And it's a tidy finish. By Rafinha. Oh, sorry, not Rafinha. It's Forshaw who helps it on. And Harrison gets it on his left. Slides it. Really clever goal by Leeds. Well worked. They do deserve a goal from the play that they've shown. There's Antonio. Well defended. Vlasic. On the ball here. Fornals. Well, let him in. Let him in then in your channel, official server. Just let him in some kind of Discord. Forshaw. Picked off by Vlasic. And there's the cross. Antonio jumping for the header. Harrison to clear. Harrison does clear. Forshaw to Junior Firpo. And away by Harrison. And now Lanzini. Thanks, Frazer. You're a good man. There's the ball towards Harrison. Junior Firpo was running too, but Issa Diop had it covered. The fans are in full voice as well. Forshaw. Lovely ball. Daniel James could be through on goal here. He shoots and it's just over the bar. Great ball by Adam Forshaw once again, providing the ball, providing the chances. Clever ball by Adam Forshaw. And Daniel James could have scored a second for Leeds. Much better from the FA Cup tie as well. After Leeds' season so far, I'm impressed with the start here. I say that, though, Leeds have not been too bad in London. They only got defeated 2-0 by Arsenal in the Carabao Cup at the Emirates. They only got defeated 3-2 at Stamford Bridge. I don't think they had a very lengthy defeat at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, if they've played there yet. No, they didn't. They only had a 2-1 defeat. Yeah, but they only had a 2-1 defeat at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So this is quite a London Leeds, shall we say. A London-loving Leeds. They did. Yeah, London-loving Leeds. There you go. And Oliver is also impressed. And he doesn't want the Spammers to win. Dan James is so good. I don't know why. Let him... They let him go. Yeah. Bit of a loss for Manchester United, Daniel James. And Leeds have had 4 shots. West Ham haven't had a shot yet. Yeah, they've had 4 shots, West Ham, at Leeds. 2 on target, no shots for the Hammers. Big shock. Big shock. But this is London-loving Leeds now. London-loving Leeds. Dallas in battle with Vlasic. Vlasic winning it. Sofal coming in. Harrison doing enough to put off Sofal. You beat them 2-1 at the you beat them 2-1 at the London Stadium, but they beat you 1-0 at the Old Trafford in the Carabao Cup, and they might beat you at Old Trafford again. West Ham barely ever keep a clean sheet, and they win a lot of points from losing positions. They are top in the table in that rank. Though Leeds are quite a good side today. Rice, Fornals, Sofal. With the cross, hit straight at Harrison. Yeah, this looks a bit like the old Leeds, to be honest with you. This looks like last season's Leeds. They look really strong in the game. They've gotten grip of the game. They've been really clever. Issa Diop. Dawson. Declan Rice coming forward here. Declan Rice. Still going Declan Rice. Getting the ball towards Antonio. It's scrambled away as far as Sofal. Rice's cross. Antonio's header. Bowen. Scrambled away by Leeds. And there was a foul there on Rafinha, bringing the free kick the way of Leeds, who can breathe again. Cresswell's challenge from Rafinha seems to have injured him a bit. Antonio recently signed a new contract for West Ham. And it's his 5th successive start for West Ham. Ayling takes the free kick. Won back by Bowen. Given away to Ayling. Ayling making the run forward. Click. Cheekily winning a throw. Firpo's got itchy muscles. There is 7 teenagers in the Leeds bench. So they'll want to keep this lineup the same. Strauch into Meslier. Here's Pascal Strauch on the ball again. Meslier. Leeds looking to drive forward here. Strauch trying to get it through. Intercepted by Lanzini, but he couldn't hold on to it. And here's Dallas onto Click. Harrison trying to seek out James. He was forced wide, but he's still got the ball. Click. Marked by Lanzini. It's tight out wide for Leeds, but they've still got the ball. 4 short. 4 short. Rafinha with the ball in. One back for West Ham by Rice. Then cleared away by Fabianski, whose clearance only goes back into Leeds possession. Forshaw's got a little problem here. They won't want to lose him, Leeds, because he's been very influential and very good for Leeds in this game, but in other games as well. One of their standout players. He's just rubbing his hamstring there. And it'll be a big blow if they lost him. Junior Firpo's got an itchy muscle as well. It's the underneath of his thigh. So Forshaw might have to come off here. Maybe Junior Firpo too. Liverpool updates. I think that is still 0-0. I'm going to quickly bring up the scoreline for a moment. Yeah. Adam Forshaw. I think he's going to have to come up here and he's going to be replaced by Helder. So it's Liverpool 0, Brentford 0. Well, the fans aren't happy. The Leeds fans making an awful lot of noise and drama about that sub. Yeah, it's 0-0 Liverpool against Brentford and Anfield. Yeah, Helder is now on for Leeds. And I think Bate has come on as well. We'll see. So yeah, Adam Forshaw, has come on for Bate. Helder has not come on. Here's Bowen. So fouls ball into the box. Lanzini got a touch. And it's stabbed away by Leeds. And now the break could be on here. Here's Bate. Liverpool do need Divock Origi, yes. Origi is quite an influential player for Liverpool. Divock Origi is brilliant. Another substitution here. Junior Firpo comes off as well. It's all a little bit of a mess injury-wise for Leeds. And Helder is going to come on to replace Junior Firpo. Origi's not even in the squad for Liverpool today. Has he gone to AFCON? Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Strauch. Harrison. A tough 10 minutes for Leeds. Dawson. Antonio. Picked off. And making Antonio went in there very strongly. And it is a yellow card. Mike Dean has no doubts. It's a horrible challenge by Antonio, as you can see here. Gives away the ball, slides in. Yeah, a nasty challenge, definitely a yellow card. With the studs. Could have been a red card if he was really unfortunate. Because that could have been classed as dangerous play. Vladimir Sofal on the ball for West Ham. The pass intercepted by the Leeds defender Luke Ayling, but won back by Fornals. Fornals with the flat cross. Antonio hits one, great block, click. And then the free kick goes the way of Leeds. The whole Luke Haley's had a go at the assistant here because apparently the ball went over the line, but I think that no, it didn't go. The whole ball didn't go over the line. No. There's a lot of noise in the London Stadium, and it's been a really good match to watch. I can barely hear myself speak. Imagine if Leeds got the first win against West Ham in a while, and a first win for Marcelo Bielsa against West Ham. Foul there by click on Lanzini. Free kick goes the way of West Ham. Antonio. Now Strauch. A lot of the play has been going on through the centre of the park. West Ham are pressing Leeds. Here's Jared Bowen. Picked off by Click. Out to Bate, who tries to send Daniel James away. Sofal hooking the ball back in play for West Ham. Now Dallas. Stroud. Harrison making the run forward. Antonio trying to get away from Luke Halen, and he does. Plays it to Vlasic. Antonio went down in the box. Dallas didn't touch him. And Mike Dean pushed for the corner. Rightly so. Dallas didn't touch him. So a West Ham corner upcoming. West Ham are about to take their first corner of the game. And it is a weakness of Leeds, corners, defending them. And there it is, and it's wide by Craig Dawson. Powerful header, just wide, unfortunately for Craig Dawson. Good chance though. Nice delivery from the corner. Still 0-0 Liverpool. Liverpool 0, Brentford 0. And Leeds lead West Ham by a goal to 0. See, Frazer, that's the problem when you have players going to AFCON. Without Mo Salah and Sadio Mane and Divock Origi and Naby Keita, it's difficult. Leeds going forward here extremely well. Click. Dallas. Click. Bait loses out there. Frazer thinks that they should play two up front, Jota and Firmino. Well, I mean, if you guys don't score again, then obviously, of course, it's going to be easy for us at the Emirates. I mean, no offence, but a lot of people are starting to say that the Arsenal have got their spot in the finals because of that epic performance at Anfield, you know. Rice trying to break away here from this very stubborn Leeds today. Vlasic. And Leeds have grabbed the lead and they have held on to it very stubbornly and very well. Dawson's ball towards Antonio. Needs to be cleared away. Antonio, Dawson in a squeeze. He's trying to keep the ball. He couldn't though. Harrison tries to clear it. Hits it straight at Sohafal and Lewis Bates has made his Premier League debut today, in fact, because of that injury to Junior Firpo, or was it? No, that's sorry. That Lewis Bates come on for sure. That's right. Declan Rice trying to get the cross, but it was useless. Though it did take a deflection behind for the corner. And West Ham have scored 23 goals from corners since 2020. They are still top in that rank. Level with Liverpool. Chelsea have scored 21 goals from corners, which is the most since 2020. And then Man City are just below them in 20. Bowen stood on the penalty spot. And it's put in the back of the net. Jared Bowen once again on the spot for West Ham. And he equalises against Leeds United. His third goal in 2 games. West Ham United are level here at the London Stadium. West Ham 1, Leeds 1. And it is still Liverpool 0, Brentford 0 in that game. Good corner. Once again by West Ham. It's just headed into the back of the net. Coolly, calmly by Jared Bowen. Melier will feel hard done by. It was a great header though. And it is 1-1. Oliver is feeling a bit nervous now. It's 1-1. It is Gala, whatever his name is. Some of these youngsters have weird names, hard to pronounce. Vlasic. for West Ham. Looking to pick out Antonio, but it was a far too deep ball. Far too heavy ball. Full time West Ham 3, Leeds 1, says Oliver. That was my prediction as well, actually. I think it was anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, I said 3-1 for this game. So 10 minutes to play and we are level 1-1. Strauch playing the ball towards Daniel James. Couldn't reach him though. Harrison needs to take the throw quickly. Kielder. Harrison on the left-hand side. The cross hit straight at Sofal. Going behind for the corner. Rafinha takes the corner. And it's in the back of the net for 2-1. Leeds have the lead again. West Ham are usually quite solid. And West Ham are usually quite confident. But Leeds have taken the lead for a second time at the London Stadium. West Ham United 1, Leeds 2. There we go. Well, Leeds are definitely showing that they still can be like they were last season, and today has been a completely different performance from them. And it's a great corner, and it's another one for Harrison. And there was a quick check for offside, but no offside in there whatsoever. Click. There's the header from James, just over the bar this time, and hits the roof of the net as well. Jack Harrison could have a hat-trick here today at the London Stadium if he believes, like Bill Leslie's just pointed out. West Ham were on level for about 2-3 minutes. And there's 6 minutes to play here. If any of you are interested in the Women's Super League, I am not. You can see Tottenham West Ham at 6:30 tonight. I won't be watching that. And I think it's still Liverpool 0, Brentford 0. Let's have a look. It is still Liverpool 0, Brentford 0. My 4-0 might not be on. I might not get 5 points this game week. Ailing, though. To click. Daniel James making the run forward. It's cleared away by Issa Diop. Strout challenging for the ball. West Ham go forward. Rice. Melier. Came out. And Declan Rice shoots. Hits the side netting. A delightful run by Rice. Great ball through to him. He may well have been offside though. Whether he timed it well or not, I'm not sure. But even so, he hits side netting. I think now I just want to inform you guys about next weekend at 12:30 on Saturday. I think I'm not going to do a Premier League game. I think I'm going to do the Nottingham Forest versus Derby, the Derby County Derby. I think it's like, I don't know what kind of derby they call it, but it's a derby. And Rafinha. Yeah, I might do that if any of you are interested. I'd like to see Nottingham Forest get beaten as well after they beat us. There's the throw-in. Rafinha. Ailing. Now Melier on the ball. Yeah, I'm not overly fussed about Everton Aston Villa. So if any of you guys are interested in a East Midlands derby, actual derby, Nottingham Forest versus Derby County, let me know and I will stream it for you quite happily. I don't usually do that because normally the Saturday lunchtime Premier League fixtures get you a lot of views, but I'm not overly fussed about Everton versus Aston Villa. And West Ham here have a corner. A problem here, no check for West Ham. I most certainly am, Oliver. We are starting our midweek games from Tuesday. So we'll be doing Brighton versus Chelsea. And then Wednesday, it will be Brentford, Man United. Thursday, Liverpool versus Arsenal at the Emirates. And Bowie's header. Yeah, Liverpool versus Arsenal Thursday. And then Friday, I might do Watford versus Norwich, depending on how I feel. Friday night football. Then yeah, I think I do as I say, I don't fancy Everton Aston Villa at all. And it's more than likely Ian Dartson to be commentating on it, so why not bring a derby? It's your choice, though. Four hours. Nearly gave it away there to Daniel James. Issa Diop, though. The target reached. It will be boring, but I want to see Norwich get out of the relegation zone, and I think they can. And a yellow card here. For the Leeds man, we were challenged on Antonio. Slid in. Didn't get any of the ball. Yellow card indeed for Robin Koch. Well, Leeds have been brilliant in this first half, we have to say. They've really shown what they were like in last season. in the Premier League. They've been brilliant here today. The stadium, they've taken the lead twice, and they have really sat West Ham down. And Liverpool have made a breakthrough. Who made that breakthrough, though? Let's have a look, shall we? It's clipped in by Bowen. And it's out by Bowen. And there is 4 additional minutes. It's Fabinho for Liverpool. Fabinho. With an assist from Trent Alexander-Arnold, gives Liverpool the 1-0 lead against Brentford Football Club. And they are now in second in the Premier League table if they can hold on to that lead. Of course, Chelsea losing to Man City. I'll just change the ticker. So here's Strauch then for Leeds. Cleared it away. And Frazer is pleased that Liverpool have made the breakthrough. I had no doubt in that. And there's plenty of noise in the London Stadium still. It's quietened down, but still a lot of noise. Earlier it was really loud. Bates getting the better of Lanzini there. And here's Harrison. Harrison for the hat-trick. Daniel James, sorry. Hits it straight at Lukasz Fabianski. And Liverpool versus Brentford has hit half-time. They lead 1-0, the Reds. Lanzini moving forward to West Ham. Fornals. Cresswell with the ball into the box. Shot by Fornals and headed away by Dallas. Cock clears a bit further. Sofal couldn't reach the ball and now Leeds looking to break away here. Break away in style like they've been doing all game. Bowen wins the ball back for West Ham, but that was an awful attempt at a pass from him. Here's Bowen trying to run forward, but Strauch with the challenge and he's won the ball back. There's a nice ball towards Dan James if he can stay on side. Dan James bends one. And he was aiming for the far corner. Fabianski may have got a touch, but it went wide. But it's half time and Leeds United have been brilliant. We don't say that very often about them this season, but against a good side, Leeds have been brilliant. And at half time, it is Leeds United who are 2-1 up at the London Stadium. What a game. So let's go into the half-time analysis. Lots to talk about in that first half. So Liverpool then firstly 1-0 up against Brentford, goal from Fabinho in the 44th minute. Let's have a look at their stats. So they have had 75.5% of the possession, only 24.5% of the ball for Brentford. 5 shots on target for them, 12 shots for Liverpool, and 2 shots for Brentford, but none on target for them. 436 touches by Liverpool. Only 199 for Brentford, 347 passes, 118 for Brentford. 3 tackles by Liverpool, 4 for Brentford. 4 clearances by Liverpool, 24 by Brentford. 6 corners for Liverpool, 0 for Brentford. 1 offside for Liverpool, 6 for Brentford. 1 yellow card for Brentford, none for Liverpool, and 1 foul conceded by Liverpool, 5 conceded by Brentford. And that's about it, really, to talk about in that game. Let's go move on then to this game, where Leeds, they've been different. Harrison with the brace, he scored in the 10th minute and the 37th minute. Jared Bowen scored the equaliser in the 34th minute from the corner. But then straight away, about 4 minutes later, Harrison instantly puts Leeds back in the lead. And all you can say is, wow. And Leeds have had 61.1% of the ball. West Ham only had 38.9% of it. 1 shot on target for West Ham. 5 for Leeds. 6 shots by West Ham. 9 by Leeds. That's really good for Leeds. 248 touches by West Ham. 348 for Leeds. 161 passes by West Ham. 263 for Leeds. 6 tackles by the Hammers. 8 by Leeds. That's because of their brilliant defending. 6 clearances made by West Ham. 5 made by Leeds. 3 corners apiece. 1 yellow card apiece. 4 fouls conceded apiece. And as I mentioned earlier, these stats say it all. Leeds dominate this fixture. 14 wins against the Hammers for them. And they have just been brilliant in this game. After 3 defeats to West Ham in a row. And they have not scored more than 1 goal against West Ham in those 3 games run. In fact, out of 4 of these games here, even in the win against them, they have not scored more than a goal against West Ham. But they have really been dominant here, Leeds. They have been sticking to the task. Marcelo Bielsa's given them a game plan. They've done that. And that's why they're leading 2-1. Originally, I said it's going to be 3-1. But I think this run of form here, it could start to become green wins. Yeah, because they had a 3-1 win against Burnley, and they look like they're going to get a win here against West Ham. They have been brilliantly United. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, 16th in the table. Marvellous. Not really. But, they could be going up the table. 4 for West Ham is now threatened by if they get defeated here. 11 games won by West Ham, just 4 for Leeds. 7 draws for Leeds in this season, 4 for West Ham, 6 lost by West Ham, 8 by Leeds. 1.86 average goals scored by match for West Ham, 1.11 scored by Leeds. 1.95 average goals conceded by match, 1.29 goals, average goals conceded per match by West Ham. 5 clean sheets for West Ham, 3 for Leeds. 1.71 chances created by West Ham. 1.11 chances created by West Ham. Leeds' biggest win was 3-1 against Burnley. Their worst defeat this season was 7-0 against Man City. And West Ham's worst defeat this season was 2-0 against Arsenal. And their biggest win was 4-1 against Leicester. They have just been brilliant, the Hammers. And I'm really, Leeds. And they've been really, really good. Really good. So I'm going to take a little break. And when I come back, we're going to move into that. We're going to have a good look and really talk Leeds. I said I'd be quick. Just before we move any further, breaking news. Rafa Benitez has been officially sacked by Everton. He deserves it. He's lost on Lucas Digne because he was treating him awfully. He's been an awful manager to the players. The players disrespect him. And the run of form, awful. Barely any wins. Barely anything to celebrate. Barely anything for Rafa Benitez to celebrate. I can't do an Italian accent. Or is he Spanish? He's Spanish. I can do a Spanish accent. Barely anything to celebrate. No. Barely anything to celebrate. And I can't do it. I'm not that good with accents, but yeah. Rafa Benitez sacked by Everton officially and deservedly. Right then. Just before I go any further with everything else, today, so far this game week, Brighton drew 1-1 with Crystal Palace. They dominated that game thoroughly, and Crystal Palace ended up taking the early lead after a disallowed goal from Brighton. And Palace. Yeah. We're 1-0 up. But Conor Gallagher scored the goal from nowhere. Brighton equalised in the end with an own goal from Joachim Andersen. But yeah, Brighton dominated that game. They really deserved to win it. Manchester City beat Chelsea by 1-0. Chelsea. That Chelsea. Only one win in their last 5. They've had 3 draws and a loss. That is shocking. Arsenal have collected more points than Chelsea. in their last 5 games. What's this all about? Chelsea were top of the league once upon a time. Now look. Yeah? It's not good. It's not big. It's not clever. Not big or clever at all. And their next game is against Brighton. And Brighton may well hurt them. I mean, why can't they go to 7-0 wins against Norwich, look? Ever since this 3-2 defeat against West Ham, they just started failing. I don't know why. They've got no chance in the league now. It is Man City's. The league is Man City's because Chelsea have massively dropped in form. Ever since that 3-2 defeat against West Ham, they've just dropped and dropped and dropped. And I am concerned about them. And whether Thomas Tuchel stays with them, I'm not sure. Right, Newcastle 1, Watford 1. So that Newcastle ended up taking the lead in the second half from Alan Saint-Maximin in the 49th minute, and a late 87th minute equaliser from João Pedro for Watford. That finished 1-1. And Norwich had a very impressive performance against Everton. They went 2-0 up in the space of 2 minutes. And that spell started in the 16th minute, and basically they won the game within 2 minutes. Michael Keys scored an own goal in the 16th minute, and then Adam Eder scoring in the 18th minute for Norwich. Richarlison scored only a goal in consolation in the 60th minute, and Norwich ended up taking all 3 points. And they dominated the game. Lots of shots. Really good from Norwich. Wolves got a 3-1 win against Southampton. Excellent performance by them. I was meant to be streaming it, but I couldn't find a stream in English. I know. But yeah, Raul Jimenez scored in the 37th minute from the penalty spot. Connor Cody scored in the 59th minute. James Ward-Prowse scored a goal from a free kick, a beautiful free kick, by the way, in consolation, in the 84th minute. Then Adama Traore scored his first Premier League goal this season, and a rare goal for him as well, in additional time. Well, Wolves are really good in that game. That's 2 wins in the last 2 for Wolves. Aston Villa drawing 2-2 after going 2-0 down, with firstly that Bruno Fernandes goal in the 6th minute was an own goal by Martinez. I can tell you that for a fact. Then, yeah, he scored again in the 67th minute, but they did brilliantly to equalise. Jacob Ramsey, 77th minute, he thought it was a goal in consolation, but then 4 minutes later, Philippe Coutinho scores the equaliser and it ends up finishing 2-2. And obviously, of course, we've got Liverpool who are 1-0 up against Brentford, and Leeds who are 2-1 up against the Hammers. Let's bring you back then to the game, because I can see the teams coming out. Marcelo Bielsa is already crouching down and sat on his chair thing. So yeah, let's bring you back to the game then. Okay then, here we go. We are underway. There's no half-time changes. 4 now for West Ham. Antonio. Too much on that ball. It's going to be chased by Vladimir Sofal. And in the end, it goes out of play for a Leeds throw. Here's Cresswell on the ball for West Ham. Cresswell. Lanzini. An okay start by West Ham to the second half. Dallas prodding it forward. Aimed towards Rafinha. Won by Cresswell. Vlasic couldn't keep the ball. And now Leeds going to try and break away. Bate. Ayling. Helder to Strauch. Now Melier. Ayling. Plays a long ball, which goes out of play for the West Ham throw. Let's have a look at the poll. I haven't checked the poll at all. But a lot of you were thinking West Ham are going to win this in the end. None of you say it's going to be a draw. Well, Vladimir Sofal trying to get Mikel Antonio away. Strauch intercepting the pass, and now Leeds could be off here with Click. Matthias Click. Jack Harrison. Harrison hits it. And he was looking for a hat-trick. It was hit at Issa Diop, though. Now, the last time I think he scored 2 or 3 in a game, Jack Harrison, was against New York City, somewhere in America anyway. Luke Ayling to Stuart Dallas. Bate. Cock. Now Strout. Lanzini intercepting the pass. Leeds win the ball back though. Here's Dallas. Click. Put in by Helder towards Rafinha, who was attacking it. And in the end, it's caught by Lukasz Fabianski. Bit of frustration around the London Stadium as things stand, of course. I think the last time these two played, I think Frazer actually did the watch along for this, if I'm right. Here's Mikel Antonio trying to break away. Click, winning the ball back. Bowen, though, picking up the scraps. Bowen breaking away. Well dealt with by Luke Ayling, who's wearing the captain's armband today for Leeds. Leeds aren't consistent with their captains, but Luke Ayling often wears the armband. Issa Diop. Here's Cresswell. Now Fornals with the ball in. Easy for Melier. No threat in that cross whatsoever. Wasn't really aimed towards anyone either. Ayling. Rice taking it away there. Antonio Rice got under it but couldn't get a finish. And Luke Ayling could have quite easily shot himself in the foot. But Leeds get away with a mistake. And around about this time of the game, Leeds are at their most vulnerable. So they need to calm down and they need to concentrate on the game. Rice towards Antonio. Luke Ayling giving it to Fornals. Fornals! It's 2-2. The opportunity came, and I just said that Leeds get vulnerable at this stage of the game. But West Ham are level again. Flicked it to himself and slides it past Malier. Passes it into the net. And Oliver is, of course, unhappy because he wanted Leeds to win. But this game has been very back and forth and very entertaining. And it's his first goal since November 2021. Rafinha. Declan Rice orchestrating the crowd. Sofal picked off by Harrison. Sofal frustrated. And West Ham have scored 25 second half goals in the Premier League this season. Only Man City and Liverpool have scored more second half goals than them. Pascal Struijk took a deflection off Bowen, and it's now Rice. Bowen's cross. Vlasic looking for the header. Dallas was back there, cleared away by Rafinha. Leeds have to get through this period where they struggle. Issa Diop, challenged by Dan James, and Mike Dean gives the free kick, and I think he might pull a card out here. But the fans are making plenty of noise. They've been doing their job all day long. The fans could easily be the man of the match. But it is Struijk. Hjelde out of play. Well, this game really needed to entertain people, and boy, has it done that. But of course, I missed North London derby. And here's Luke Ayling. Here's a chance for Rafinha. Rafinha through to Dan James. Leeds coming again. Harrison. Attempted a cross. Hit it Cresswell. He'll go again. And there it is. Dallas coming forward. At the far post and diverted it wide. Let's have a quick score check at Anfield. It's still 1-0 to Liverpool. Fabianski with the goal kick. Won by Strauch. Rafinha on the ball for Leeds. Across to Helder. And they've lost out here. So far to Bowen. But Bowen on the ball. Ayling is across there and Ayling wins the ball for Leeds. Harrison. Ayling. 4 the score of the second equaliser for the Hammers. Here's Lanzini. Headed away by Dallas. Helped on by Rafinha. Click. Beaten by Vlasic. Vlasic with the cross in. Headed away by Helder. Won back by Sofo. Is Issa Diop, who has a chance to run forward here. Keeps on going. Fornals. The pass, not accurate. And given away to Jack Harrison, who's being squeezed in there by Sofal. And in the end, Leeds earn their throw-in and earn some breathing space. Strout clears then. Long. Oh. Leeds are known for late winners. And late winners may well be the case here. Here's Issa Diop. And Alpha Masuaku is about to come on, but here's Rafinha. It's been given away here. Harrison for the hat-trick. Harrison scores for Leeds. And they lead again. What a story for Leeds United. They've had such a difficult season and they've taken the lead against West Ham for the third time today. West Ham United 2, Leeds 3. Little chip. And Jack Harrison claims that trick. An absolute beauty. Leeds not lying down today. And it's Jack. Jack, who may well have sealed the points. And yes, the North London derby may well be missed. But boy, have Leeds paid for that postponement. And Nicola Vlasic is going to come off here for West Ham to be replaced by Arthur Masuaku, who scored a winner against Chelsea late on from the wing, and just it was a cross which Edouard Mendy pushed into his own net. Strauch sending it long. Here we go again. Click making the run forward. One back for West Ham by Declan Rice, but they don't keep it. Rafinha fouled on the edge of the box. A free kick coming the way of Leeds, and the yellow card comes out of Mike Dean's pocket. What a story. Yellow card for Lanzini. Diving in there. Reckless challenge. And Rafinha fancies this one. And James Ward-Prowse scored from a similar range yesterday in the Southampton's 3-1 defeat to Wolves. And there's the free kick. It's a brilliant free kick and it hits the post. A really good free kick by Rafinha, and he nearly scored to make it 4-2. What an effort. Could have been inch perfect. Exactly that. It was inch perfect. Nearly. Leeds are in the mood. And they are back to their usual selves. "13 attempts for Leeds, 9 for Hammers. Fornells trying to send it forward. Bowen. Cleared away by Strauch. Rafinha, they won't want to lose him. Bowen hits one. And Bowen hits one wide. Way off target from Jared Bowen. And Leeds are going to make their final change of the game here. Rodrigo should be coming on. Hopefully not for Jack Harrison, because Jack Harrison has scored a brilliant hat-trick here. And they may well need him if West Ham equalise. Cresswell. Taking the throw for West Ham. Antonio. The pass intercepted by Click. Dallas. Rafinha. Dallas sending it long towards Dan James, intercepted by Masuaku. And there's going to be a substitution here for Leeds. Rodrigo is coming on to replace the substitute, Lewis Bates. And Leeds have made all 3 changes. Here's Rodrigo trying to instantly get in the game. Harrison picks off Rice. And the Leeds fans are loving life. Literally. Let's have a quick score check at Anfield. Liverpool still leading 1-0 at Anfield. And here's Rodrigo making a run forward. Fabianski. No harm done. These have a lot of injuries, but they've just been perfect today. Leeds have been perfect. Here's Masuaku. Antonio. Cresswell. And it's been a really entertaining game. Well pointed out by Oliver there. Really entertaining. Really, really good game. Full of entertainment. Full of excitement. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, I am glad I didn't see Liverpool. I am really glad. Really glad about that. Been a brilliant game. Absolutely entertaining as mad. As hell. Cresswell. Intercepted by Dallas. Masuaku wins it back and it's out for a West Ham throw-in. Ailing to Rafinha. Rodrigo. Click. Rafinha. Lovely movement by Leeds. Rodrigo. In the end, couldn't keep going, and Rice pinching the ball away from him. And now Rice on the move for West Ham. Masuaku. Rice. Dallas getting the touch. West Ham getting the throw. Goal for Liverpool. It's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain who makes it Liverpool 2, Brentford 0. Antonio there, tackled by Strauch. It is a foul. Fornell's got the goal. He's come off though now. And he's been replaced by Andrei Yarmolenko. Antonio stabbed away by Click. Rice. Masuaku slides it across. And it's cleared away as far as Rice. Whips one in, headed away by the Leeds defender, headed further. Now Rodrigo trying to break free, but he can't because it was good defending by West Ham. So 20 minutes to play here. It is West Ham United 2, Leeds United 3. Masuaku to Diop. Dawson. Rice. Yarmolenko. Twisting away, but won back by Strauch for Leeds. Strauch sends it long. Dawson intercepting the pass. Lanzini. Jared Bowen. Cresswell. Antonio. Battling with Strauch. Strauch winning the battle. Leeds get the throw. Rodrigo. Daniel James on the run. Daniel James winning the throw. Dallas. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Rodrigo's in. Rodrigo still going. Shoots. And the block by Dawson. They'll come again. Dallas. Rafinha hits one. And it was blocked by his own player, Harrison. And now Wright has the ball for West Ham. He's trying to break away. And he was fouled there by Rodrigo. Dawson. Bowen. Here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Off he goes. Going forward. Click. 4-2. Leeds United. What a story for Leeds. And West Ham's nightmare is starting to become more uncomfortable. Again, what a story for Leeds United. What a ball by Rafinha. Click, hits it 1-2, back of the net, 4-2. Game over, surely. What a ball by Rafinha. And I said Click's been good as well. How about that from Click? Beautiful ball by Rafinha. Feeds it into the path of Click. What a goal. And what a performance by Leeds United. Absolutely brilliant game for them. Not only to watch. They are looking for a possible offside though. VAR check. It does hit Rodrigo, who's in the offside position, and it may well be disallowed. And it is 3-2. Goal disallowed. They're unfortunate, but it was a brilliant finish by Click. It got a touch off Rodrigo and he was offside. Nothing to do with Rafinha. Still 2-0. Liverpool. Well, now it's 3-0. Takumi Minamino puts it in the back, and it is Liverpool 3, Brentford Football Club 0. Yarmolenko there committing a foul, and Mike Dean's dropped the yellow card. But he's going to show it to Yarmolenko. Oh dear, what a story. Football fan, Leeds have been brilliant today. Absolutely brilliant. What a story. Rafinha fancies this one. And he'll really want to have a go. So it could be Rafinha or it could be Click. Rafinha hit the wall. Rice trying to get away. He can't. Ayling. Harrison. Here go Leeds. Still in play here. Headed away. Bowen. Won the ball but couldn't keep it. I don't think they need to get another, but I think they might get another, yes. Yeah, Leeds United 3-2 up. Liverpool cruising. If they get one more, I get my prediction points in the prediction server. And I would really appreciate that. Melier to Ayling. Ayling sends it long. It's a good ball. Harrison. Rodrigo. Harrison's ball in. Hooked away by Dawson. Falls for Harrison. Rodrigo. Click. Brilliant movement by Leeds. Back heel to Harrison. Harrison's ball. Click. So far to clear it. They've not cleared it properly though. And Leeds are hunting for a fourth. And they may well be on to one. Martin looks a bit out of breath there. Cresswell. Sending it long towards Antonio. Well defended by Leeds there. But here's Masuaku. Dallas, though, having a superb match. I know Takumi Minamino made it 3-0. Thank you for the score update, Oliver. Dallas doing well there to prevent the corner. The throw in by Cresswell was hooked away by Ayling for another for West Ham. Leeds will be nervous, but they are probably going to score another if West Ham equalise. No offence, West Ham, but Leeds have been bloody brilliant today. Antonio takes a long throw, causing trouble, and what a save by Meslier twice, and it's put in the back of the net in the end by Yarmolenko, but the flag is up and it will not count. Fantastic long throw, superb double save by Meslier. And Yarmolenko was offside, yes. You don't need to VAR check. He was offside when he scored. And Leeds off the hook. And he deserves that as well because he made two really good saves. Meslier sending it long towards Rafinha. Rafinha couldn't quite get the ball. It will be a West Ham throw in the defensive half. Click, pressing Lanzini, trying to force a mistake. And Issa Diop does make a mistake. And Leeds do get the throw in. Here's Dallas. Foul there on Click. He was pushed down to the ground. Mike Dean, though, not giving a free kick. And Lanzini unnecessarily grabbing hold of Click's shirt. Mike Dean giving a stern look. Next Sunday, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool will happen here. If Burnley versus Arsenal does not get postponed. And of course, Chelsea versus Spurs. I probably won't do that, to be fair. But yes, Oliver's made a good point here. It will be a very interesting ending to the game. Yeah, I'm not overly fussed about Chelsea Spurs. I get it's a London derby and I get it's meant to be streamed, but Declan Rice here. Antonio. Masuaku to Antonio. Picked off there. Antonio just preventing the ball from going out of play. 6 minutes to play for West Ham. The cross by Antonio met by Strauch really well. Yeah, I'm not sure about Super Sunday next weekend, whether or not I am going to do Chelsea versus Spurs. If there's a better game on, then I'll do that. But no, more than likely I'll probably end up doing the double header on Super Sunday. But for now, I'm not planning on doing it. Anyway, Burnley versus Arsenal will be on the agenda. And that's happening at 2 o'clock from the Emirates. Lanzini. Rice. Rodrigo intercepted, but Antonio with the cross and the header from point blank range by Vladimir Sofal straight down the throat of Ilan Meslier. And there is 5 minutes of play here at the London Stadium before Leeds claim all 3 points in a rivalry and duel that they really dominate. They will have 22 points there. Second win in a row. They will ease away from the relegation zone. This will be a performance of the season, though, by Leeds as things stand, because they have been absolutely insane today. Really good performance by Leeds United. They have been absolutely brilliant in every single department. Brilliant from Leeds. Yarmolenko. Rice. Foul there. Free kick for West Ham. And the substitution is now going to be made. Simon Hooper pointing that Sonny Perkins will come on to replace Issa Diop. And a 17-year-old is on the pitch. Antonio. Ayling got a touch. Leeds win the ball back eventually. Harrison. Daniel James is on the stretch, but Fabianski's ball any day of the week. Although he was darting with trouble there, he did make the clearance. Could have been a free kick, but they played advantage. Mike Dean and Bowen took a deflection off Dallas, and there you go. There's the yellow card for Daniel James. Daniel James won't care. All he cares about is that if Leeds get the win. But Aaron Cresswell lining up a corner, which West Ham score from. They've scored from one today. And there it is. Dawson appeals for a handball, cleared away. Lanzini. Yarmolenko. Lanzini. Cresswell. West Ham still attacking. Antonio. Out for a goal kick. Dawson was jumping. And that handball will not be given because it hit his chest first under there, then bounced onto the arm underneath. Dallas. Rodrigo, click. Leeds are going to move 9 points clear from the relegation zone if they get the points here. And I think it's time for some men of the match, shall we? So, men of the match today. Men of the match. So the men of the match are, and by the way, there's 4 minutes added minutes. I'll do that in a mo. But first, we're going to do the men of the match. 4 minutes for Leeds to hold on. So I'm going to give it today to I'm going to give it to Jack Harrison today. And I'm going to give it to Mateusz Klich. Both of these players have played really well today. So they are my men of the match. Yeah, both of them. Klich, really, really good. Involved in every moment of the game. And of course, Jack Harrison scoring the hat-trick, which may well be heroic. So yeah, man of the match, Jack Harrison and Mateusz Klich. And we are now into 4 added minutes here. Slip from Klich. Dawson. And the mess is tied up by Rodrigo. But West Ham will come again. Dawson. Lanzini. Mikel Antonio. Lanzini. Ailing so close to him. And here's a chance for Yarmolenko. Good save, Meslier. Excellent stop by the youngster Ilan Meslier for Leeds United. A bit more power on that there from Yarmolenko and it would have been in the back of the net. Here's Vladimir Sofal. The sun is out this evening. Or shall I say this late afternoon? I'm going to try and cover that little patch. Well, there we go. Right. Here's the chance for Declan Rice. He's running forward. Dallas mops it away. Cleared away further by Klich. Back by Masuaku. Lanzini. Picked off by Rafinha. Rafinha looking to break away here. You've got Daniel James ahead of him. Masuaku winning the ball back. Mikel Antonio breaking free. Well won back though by Klich, who's worked really hard. All the Leeds team have worked really hard though. That's the reason why I picked 2 man of the match. And there's the free kick on the line to Antonio here. Antonio's cross over the bar by Bowen. And there was the chance. And there's the 3 points for Leeds United. Liverpool finished 3-0 against Brentford, so I'm going to move that ticker away and put this one back on. But that's the full-time whistle, and the points belong to Leeds United, who've shown a brilliant performance today. They have been absolutely brilliant. They've worked hard, and West Ham's nightmare seems to be getting more and more of an actual nightmare. But listen, Leeds deserve this. They've worked hard. They took the lead 3 times after West Ham equalised twice. They nearly went 4-2 up, but an offside caused by Rodrigo. Brilliant performance from all the team today. And Jack Harrison with a hat-trick. He's going to take that match ball home with him. The full-time whistle blows, and at the West Ham the London Stadium, it is West Ham United 2, Leeds United 3. Let's have a look at the stats before I go. So let's have a look then quickly before I go. So yeah, full time, Liverpool 3-0 at Brentford. And let's vote for that king of the match, shall we? I'm going to give it to Fabinho. Why not? Fabinho, done. And here is the stats then. First, we'll go for the king of the match, Jack Harrison. Okay, stats. 47.5% of possession for West Ham, 52.5% of it for Leeds, 5 shots on target apiece, 18 shots by Leeds, 15 by West Ham, 595 touches for West Ham, 644 for Leeds, 456 passes by Leeds, 381 for West Ham, 21 tackles by the Hammers, 27 by the Leeds, 10 clearances by West Ham, 18 by Leeds, 4 corners from West Ham, 3 for Leeds, 1 offside apiece, 3 yellow cards for the Hammers, 2 for yellow cards, 6 fouls conceded by the Hammers, 9 by Leeds, and in the head-to-head, 15 wins now for Leeds, and they have won away to West Ham 7 times out of the 24 games played. And what a story today. But the full-time whistle blows. And Jack Harrison had a hat-trick. And Leeds finally are getting a bit of form here. 2 wins on the bounce. And West Ham have got some work to do. So unfortunately, that is where Super Sunday ends today. But what a story it has been here at the London Stadium. It's been absolutely extraordinary from Leeds. Their best game of the season by a million miles. They have played so well. And what a hat-trick for Jack Harrison. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be back on Tuesday for Brighton versus Chelsea. Wednesday, it is Brentford versus Manchester United. And Thursday, it will be Arsenal versus Liverpool. And on Friday, Watford versus Norwich. All that's left to say is Jack Harrison with the hat-trick, Leeds with a win against West Ham, and the 3 points go to Leeds. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next one, Tuesday.
Time to take your seat.
You'll never stop this thing.
Absolutely superb. And Manchester City are the champions.